Hello students, welcome to our class and start our learning with Let's Learn. And today we will study on the first chapter, that is gravitation, and our topics gravitational force, circular motion and centripetal force. So let's move on our today's topic, that is the gravitation. This phenomenon of the gravitation was discovered by the great scientist Sir Isaac Newton. As the story goes, when Sir Isaac Newton discovered this gravitational force, discovered this gravitation by seeing these apples fall on the ground, fall on the ground. Then he thought, then he wondered, why not these apples fly horizontally, or why not they fall at any specific angle? So after much thought, they conclude Earth must attract these apples towards itself. That means towards the center of the earth. Earth attracts this apple toward the center of the earth. And after study, they conclude as earth, this gravitational force, this force acts on these apples same way this force acts on each and every object in the universe. Okay, and this they conclude the earth attracts every object towards itself, toward the center of the earth, towards the center of the earth. Towards the center of the earth. Okay, so this is a force, and discovered this gravitation, this phenomenon was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton. Then what is the gravitational force? So this is a universal force of attraction which is acting between any two objects, which is acting between two objects in the universe, is known as a gravitational force. Here two terms. One is a gravitational force and other is a gravity. Gravitational force and other is gravity. These two terms are different. What is the gravitational force? The gravitational force means the force of attraction. Force of attraction between two bodies in the universe by which they attract each other. And gravity is the force of attraction of the earth by which this earth attracts every object towards its center, towards itself. Okay, so this is a gravity. Gravity is a force of attraction exerted by the earth to any object, and gravitational force is a force of attraction acting on the two bodies in the universe. It's clear? So again I repeated the definition of the gravitational force. So the gravitational force means the universal force of the attraction which is acting between any two objects in the universe and is known as a gravitational force. Just see this picture, observe this picture. Here the moon revolves around the earth. So this is a gravitational force, and this gravitational force acts on all the planets in our solar system. So let's move. Our next topic is a circular motion. So before going on this topic, just do this activity. Just read and try at your home. So what is the activity? Tie a stone to one end of the string. Just take a one string and tie a stone to one end of the string, and the other end of the string hold at your hand like this, as seen in your picture. Then rotate your hand and so that the stone moves along the circle. Rotate your hand so that rotate speedily your hand, so that this stone moves around the circle. Then some questions are here. Are you applying any force on the stone? Then in which direction? If yes, if the answer is yes, then in which direction is this force acting? Then how will you stop this force? Then what will be the effect on the stone? So yes, the answer is yes. If any object, this is a circle, study in your maths, okay, and this is the center of the circle, that is denoted by O. If this, assume that this is a string and this is a stone, and if you rotate your hand, if you rotate this string, then this stone revolve around the circle. Okay, so this is a circular motion. This is a circular motion of the stone, because this is a circle. The stone moves in the circular path. Stone move in the circular path. So the motion of the stone is a circular. Then one question is, are you applying any force on the stone? So yes, because we hold the string at your hand. So you apply the force in this direction. And yes, you apply the force on this stone, because this stone is tied to this string. So that's why we apply the force on this stone, and the direction of this force is towards the center, towards your hand. Okay, then try this activity at your home. Then what is the definition of circular motion? So circular motion is the movement. Circular motion is a movement of an object along a circumference of the circle. Along the circumference of the circle. Rotation of the object along the circumference of the circle is called the circular motion. If any object moves around the circular path, then it is called the circular motion. It can be uniform with constant rate of rotation and constant speed, or non-uniform with a changing rate of rotation. Just see this picture. This is a circular path of this object, and you can see this object holds to the center point. Okay, if the string breaks, then this object will fall in the specific direction. Then what will be the direction of that stone? Yeah, or what will be the direction of that particular object? So if we cut this string, then the object will release and fall down in any specific direction. Suppose that the direction of the string, the rotation is in this direction. Okay, if we cut the string, then this stone will release, will fall in the direction of the tangent. In this direction, and this is the direction of the tangent. So in this direction, stone will fall down in this direction. Okay, so this is a merry-go-round. This is a swing, and in this picture, this object move in a circular path, as you see in a merry-go-round. Okay, then next one is I hope it's clear, the definition of a circular motion. The motion of any object around along the circumference of the circle is called the circular motion. The next is a centripetal force. What is the force? Yes, this force that is acting on this object towards the center, that is acting on the object. Which object? That revolve around this path. The object that is revolve around this path, and the direction of this force is towards the center of the circle. So this is a centripetal force. So what is the definition of the centripetal force? So a force that acts on a body moving in a circular path, and is directed towards the center around which the body is moving. It is called the centripetal force. Centripetal means center seeking, and this force is also called the center seeking force. So just remember the other name of the centripetal force is a center seeking force. It's clear, student? The next one is a what is the direction? This question is what is the direction of the centripetal force? As I told you, the direction is towards the center. Centripetal force means the force that is exerted on any object that is move on the circular path, towards the center of the circle, is called the centripetal force. And the question is what is the direction of the centripetal force? So the direction is towards the center. Just see this picture, observe this picture. The centripetal force of any object, just consider this is your stone of our activity. Okay, so the centripetal force is towards the center of the circle. If we cut the string from here, then the object will move in this direction, the direction of this, and this is the tangent. Okay, that is this object or this stone will move in the direction of the tangent. If we release the string, if we release this object, cut this string, then our stone, okay, will release in the direction of the tangent. So just remember the direction of the centripetal force is towards the center, and the definition is centripetal force, the force that is acting on any object that is moving along the circular path. Okay, so this is the centripetal force. I hope you understood all the topics in this video. If you have any doubts, student, then please, using this code, first join the Google Classroom and to get homework, notes and solutions. Thank you very much.